Hello, this is Fatih Stanley with Culture Toronto. We're here at the AMD Radeon ExtravaLANza. Today we'll be having the opportunity to check out a bunch of great new technology, as well as the opportunity to speak with some amazing esport gamers.
You guys have not seen VR. I wasn't sold. I have to say, initially I was like, not sure. They keep on promising VR since I was a kid. I remember Virtual Boy, it never came out. What the heck, right? But then all of a sudden now, if you've seen it, we have a demo in there. If you guys get a chance, check it out. It is looking phenomenal. And there's one game, Valkyrie, no plug, they're not paying me for this. It just blew my mind.
I mean, to host an event like this, how did you coordinate with all the gamers in this city? Talk about the gamers.
Yeah, absolutely. The gamers are, I mean, they love AMD and we love them, right? They're so phenomenal. You feel the energy in there. They have AMD products. They're dedicated to AMD and we're dedicated to them, to giving them the best performance in their games. Overall, I mean, basically coordinating something like this, it happens sort of organically. Yep. We have some phenomenal people who put this all together. We have like our red team, our dedicated individuals out there on Facebook, on Twitter, telling their friends, guys, AMD's doing this. They're giving away prizes. They're giving back to the community that we love, right? And if you're a techie, today's a freaking wonderland, right? So this is the place to be.
I want to know, how did you hear about this, and what about this brought you in today?
So I've actually been coming to these ES Champ events for 2 years now. I'm sure you guys know the coordinator, Drekken, amazing guy. He lets us all know what's going on. He's carrying Toronto on his back right now. If these events didn't go on, Toronto wouldn't be on the map right now. We have WCS coming. We had IEM a few months ago, right? Without Drekken hosting all these events and showing that the Toronto crowd has such a big show up, like, I don't even know where we would be right now. Like, WCS would be hosted like some random country in some random city, right?
And are we good? Are we stacking up well in the rest of the world?
Well, I gotta say, I've never seen so many GMs at one tournament in my entire life. And I go to a lot of tournaments, man. Drekken has done an amazing job pulling the community together and getting some great players to come down.
Okay, I'd like to hear this. So, today, what game are you playing? And I'm guessing this game might have different races and different factions. So what game are you playing, who are you gonna be, and why?
I am playing StarCraft 2. I am Protoss, and the reason I'm Protoss is because it's the hardest race, and I really enjoy a challenge. And people around here, they call me best Protoss NA sometimes, right? To behold greatness with just a mouse and a keyboard, it takes a lot of control and precision and thinking, you know? Other races, they can just mass up a big army of small little units and just A-click and replenish, right? But we've only got one army. We've only got one shot. We can't let our chance go, right? Just like that Eminem song. We gotta be, we have to make sure that everything's on point. It's probably the hardest thing you can do in a game of StarCraft.
I'm playing Dota 2, and I love this game because it's so dynamic. There's so many different moving parts to the game and stuff. It's really important to work with your teammates, keep great synergy going, and it's very high action, very high action. Like there's no slow moments, so very intense to play.
Wonderful, wonderful. I've been watching your teammates, and you guys are looking solid. You guys are practicing over there. You practice. Tell me about this practicing. You guys are getting warmed up. How does that work?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you come into a game cold and stuff, you got clammy hands or whatever, you're gonna be missing targets. You're gonna be mistiming your spells and stuff that you got to line up with your teammates. It's very important that your timings on all your actions line up with your teammates. If you're uncoordinated or whatever, you're gonna get smashed.
I'm all about going in first. You know, do the bang flash, and then I'll be the bait. Whatever it takes the team to win.
How would you describe this game to somebody who doesn't know about this game and make them know this is the best game ever?
It's like real-time chess, so it's all strategy and like mentality and thought.
Gaming actually increases your cognitive ability. It really puts your mind to the test in something that only a specific integration problem or reading would do in the past, right? But now we have the masses being educated in a fun way that they can get passionate about. And to me, that's just one of the most amazing things in the world.
Dave, are you ready for today's gaming?
I'm so
dominating.
I'm allowed to swear in this.
We're gonna kick some ass. We're gonna take some names, and we're gonna take home that $2,000.
Win money. You know,
pretty high up there sometimes if I feel bad. You know, a lot of people have student loans they have to pay off, so I let them win a couple of times.
You probably see a great deal of talent coming through the door. I mean, what are you seeing today here in Toronto? How are we doing? How are we stacking up?
Well, the Dota scene is generally a little bit more amateur overall, but we do have a lot of teams that have been more consistent, and our Dota tournament that we host around here, the Dota Elite Series, is actually catered towards the local scene in general. So we're not trying to bring in these, huge juggernauts like Evil Geniuses or Cloud9, the top tier teams. We want to help foster the local scene, and that's exactly what we've been doing. And we've been really creating a lot of rivalries and creating new storylines for the local talent.